From the most jaw-dropping illusions to the most thrilling tricks, Got Talent shows have always been a platform for the world's most talented magicians. Hello and welcome back to Illusion Insider. If you're a fan of magic, then you're in for a treat. In this video, we're going to reveal the most famous magic tricks that have ever been performed on Got Talent shows. We're talking about the tricks that left the judges and audiences spellbound, the ones who made jaws drop and hearts race. From the unbelievable card tricks to the mind stunts, we've got it all covered. So sit back, relax, and prepare to be amazed by the most famous Got Talent magic tricks of all time. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more great content. First up is the act that left audiences completely speechless. Mentalist duo David and Lehman's unbelievable mind-reading trick with Howie Mandel. These guys somehow used pressure phrenology to make Howie unable to read words on cards right in front of him. Let's break down exactly how they pulled off such an impressive feat of mentalism. David and Lehman walk out onto stage, full of infectious energy, and immediately start joking around with the AGT judges to get some laughs. This likable first impression is important to make the audience trust them. They explain the premise. They will demonstrate a technique they invented called pressure phrenology, which can supposedly prevent someone from doing basic tasks just by applying pressure to certain parts of their skull. Sounds impossible, but they assure us that we're about to witness it in action. Howie Mandel is brought out to test this mysterious mind-altering power on. This already puts audiences in a state of anticipation, wondering if they could really render Howie unable to read right before our eyes. As the trick begins, Lehman places 2 fingers on Howie's forehead while David holds up a stack of cards with words written on them. He first shows the cards to the judges and audience. They can clearly read ordinary words like comedian and germaphobe. But when David shows Howie the exact same cards up close, Howie starts mumbling nonsense, looking utterly confused. He can't make out the words at all. The audience is floored, thinking David and Lehman really did something to Howie's mind using just some light pressure on his head. But what's the real secret? The secret lies in a simple but fascinating optical illusion. David and Lehman use what is called hybrid images. Hybrid images are specifically designed to look like one thing from a distance, but morph into something completely different when viewed up close. So the words Howie was seeing were not the same words the rest of the room saw. His cards had gibberish text that no one could decipher. This simple optical illusion is enough to completely fool our brains. We see Howie unable to read, so we automatically believe David and Lehman altered his mind in some mysterious way. In reality, they simply relied on the peculiar tricks hybrid images play on our perception. To continue the illusion, Lehman lifts his fingers from Howie's forehead, and suddenly, Howie can read again. But if you pay close attention, David sneakily switches the deck of cards when Lehman releases Howie. The new deck contains normal text that anyone could clearly read, so when Howie has no problem reading his second set, it appears Lehman's pressure phrenology has worn off, when in fact they simply changed the deck. Another act that utterly amazed the AGT judges was magician Will Tsai's dazzling coin magic. He took coin tricks to the next level by making coins vanish and reappear right in front of the camera, with no curtain or cover to conceal his moves. How could he possibly pull these visually stunning teleportation effects off? Will Tsai first walks out on stage appearing humble and shy. He starts doing some basic coin vanishes under his hand, pretty standard sleight of hand. But then he starts doing the vanish with the coin clearly visible the whole time, no cover whatsoever. The coin seems to instantly teleport from one hand to the table. Jaws drop, thinking this can't just be ordinary coin magic. There's something more going on here. The secret to the trick lies in Will's purpose-built table, which contains hidden compartments. When he pretends to make the coin disappear, it's actually dropping through a trapdoor in the table. Then, in a swift, coordinated move, he can produce a different coin from another compartment, making it seem like the original coin magically teleported across space. The reason we're all so fooled is because Will Tsai has mastered the art of misdirection. His moves are so perfectly precise and fluid that our brains literally cannot follow everything happening at once. When we see a coin vanish, we automatically assume it's the same coin reappearing in another spot seconds later. But in reality, it's two different coins moving in and out of the table's secret compartments with impeccable coordination. For the last trick, let's take a look at magician Tom London's act, which involved mind reading an audience's chosen numbers using just a calculator. Could he really have predicted the exact numbers they would pick randomly? Let's find out. It starts with Tom bringing up 3 volunteers with red phones. He has each person guess a number related to the judges' careers, number of hit artists, records sold, and modeling start year. We see the volunteers appear to randomly pick 53, 102, and 1987. Then, Tyra is brought up to multiply those numbers together and add a 9-digit number of her own choosing. She inputs it all into a calculator app. When she presses enter, an incredibly specific number appears: 73,928,547. The crowd is amazed, thinking there's no way Tom could have predicted that exact number with all the random elements involved. But then, Tom plays a video he pre-recorded where he is holding a sign displaying that exact same number. Jaws hit the floor, and the audience are completely baffled, wondering if Tom can actually read minds. So how did he do it? Did he actually predict what number every member of the audience will guess? And what will be the random numbers that Tyra will type? Quite unlikely, don't you think? So let's try to look for a more rational explanation of this trick. The main part of this trick is the fact that everyone believes Tyra is using her own phone. That's not the case. It looks like that because she brings it on stage. However, this phone was actually given to her by Tom before starting the audition. Since we don't see this happening, we automatically assume that Tyra is using her own phone. But even if the phone Tyra is using is actually Tom's phone, how exactly does that help him? Here is the trick. The calculator on Tom's phone has been hacked. It doesn't behave like a normal calculator. It doesn't matter what kind of calculation you try to perform on it, the calculator will always return the same result: 73, 928, 547. This can be done with a very basic knowledge of programming. Remember, Tom London is a self-taught computer programmer. So it doesn't matter what numbers the audience volunteers guess, or what numbers Tyra types into the calculator. When she presses the equal sign, the result will always be the number Tom wants. That's because he programmed the calculator this way. All the number guessing is just misdirection. There you have it. In-depth explanations revealing the secrets behind some of the most jaw-dropping magic ever performed on Got Talent shows. From gimmicked props to psychology and misdirection, master magicians know how to control our perceptions. I hope you enjoyed this insider's look at how these viral magic tricks are achieved. Let me know in the comments which other TV talent show acts baffle you, and I'll try to expose the secrets in an upcoming video. Don't forget to like and subscribe so you never miss out when I upload more myth-busting magic revelations. Thanks for watching.